in Natasha Sutherland's confessions that'll help others do the same.
Talking of journeys, taking in the Seychelles with sure travel is how getaways should be done. Naturally, you can sail, dive, explore, be as active as you like under the Indian Ocean sun. But around here, you soon get won over to the less is more approach.
Look, I know that there's more than 100 other islands to explore, but can you really blame me for just relaxing and enjoying Sainte a bit longer?
If people find refuge here, they've learned what turtles have known for millennia. Returning to Ansimanon Beach every October to lay their eggs, they've spawned the island's other great attraction.
Hervé, conservation seems to be quite a big theme throughout the entire Seychelles.
Yeah, conservation is very, very important in Seychelles, I would say, that for the past 50 years, 40 to 50 years. And I think that's very important. That's, in my opinion, what makes the asset of Seychelles. Why coming to Seychelles than somewhere else? Because of that.
Well, speaking about conservation, also marine life. You have quite an amazing marine park right around the resort.
Yes, and we have this great opportunity. So we definitely push all our guests to go either snorkeling, diving, scuba diving. We've got all kinds of activity for them to enjoy.
Locals seem well aware that without the marine life, they would have less tourism. So conservation is a national pastime. You won't find too many trawlers around these parts.
The Sainte Marine Park has over 150 different species of fish and marine life. They haven't been fishing here for over 30 years, so you can just imagine what they have underneath the waters. Speaking of which, do they have any sharks down here?
Nah, all the sharks in Seychelles are vegetarian.
Close to it anyway, whale sharks are regular visitors, and though not strictly vegan, they don't dine on snorkelers either. Leaving Joanne to join the parade, along with an array of brightly coloured fish and a complement of 4 different species of sea turtles.
That was absolutely incredible. There are parrotfish, flatfish. Hey, I even found Nemo. I think I'm going right back down. The visibility is awesome.
Just as the hawksbill turtle has found sufficient food and the most secluded beaches among the 115 islands, so our presenter felt she might have discovered one for herself, possibly number 116.
The thing about snorkeling in the Seychelles is it's so mesmerizing under the water. At times you might actually lose track of where you're going and end up in an unexpected destination like, I think I'm officially lost.
She was in fact on Moyenne Island, owned by former newspaper editor Mr. Brendan Grimshaw.
Now tell me, how did you actually find Moyenne Island?
Well, I didn't swim, that's for sure. Even from the big island, it's about 4 miles. But I came here many years ago, all right. And when I came here for a holiday, the man who owned this island wanted to sell it. And came over here, and immediately I had the feeling, oh yes, this is for me.
He duly began some gardening to make it more habitable, and having now planted 1,600 trees and shrubs, he's made it quite appealing to some others too.
When I came here in '73, there were no birds, no tortoises, nothing, because the island is waterless. But once we got water on the island, then of course you can bring in tortoises, and the birds just have been coming in and settling here.
Today, around 2,000 birds call this home, as do 109 rather impressively sized tortoises.
Here you've got
have names?
They all have names. Oh, yeah. This is Raymond, named after my father. Andy, and this is Adam.
Some earlier unofficial citizens of Moyenne may well have been pirates, who chose to hunt and hide among the Seychelles, since they were sufficiently off the established trade routes policed by the French and British navies. These 2 unknown graves look rather official today, but originally were no more than piles of rocks, typical of the old robbers of the high seas.
I've heard rumors that there might actually be pirates' treasure buried on this island.
I've had articles written about me, and they said, you know, that I spend all my time digging for treasure. Well, no, we did it in our spare time, and we went down 20 feet. It's a long way down, but sadly, we haven't found a doubloon. We haven't found anything.
Well, Brendan, help has arrived.
Well, you never know. You know, a bit of luck, you know how it is.
I think you've actually already found the treasure, because living like this in the middle of paradise, this is worth more than gold.
That is something which is very fair for me. The treasure is the island.
We'd say so, considering he bought it for $20,000 and was recently offered $45 million by developers hoping to emulate the resort on St. Anne's.
Ah, good morning. Well, if I had found that treasure, this is the kind of place I would spend all my time at. It's 426 square meters of pure tropical indulgence. Come and have a look. You simply have to come and visit my personal boudoir. The only thing they really expect you to do here is to relax. And then, of course, how could you not with this postcard perfect view?
It's hard to overstate the beauty of this place.
And then, of course, my piece de resistance. The luxurious bathroom surrounded by lush tropical vegetation. It doesn't get any better than this.
With the Royal Villa's clifftop location, its own infinity pool and gazebo framing the view, ordering lunch or dinner in takes on new meaning. For the happy recluses who stay here, there is one thing they're prepared to venture out for.
No island is complete without its own spa. This one uses the best active ingredients from 5 continents, like beer or hops from Bavaria for its age-defying properties, and then, of course, tree bark from Madagascar for its moisturizing effects. The list goes on.
While children are distracted with organized cycle tours or dancing classes, the deep, penetrating massages from therapist Nzano's Sonar prove she has a most apt surname.
I'm using the tonic oil. Here we have with the base oil of hazelnut and mixed with the essential oil of geranium and mint to stimulate and tones up the muscles.
One would think that it's not possible to be more relaxed than you can be on a tropical island, but it is.
Before the near impossible task of leaving, a catamaran cruise with local tourism reps and hotel guests only confirms that nobody has to sell the Seychelles to you. These isles do it all by themselves.
We've got spectacular environment, wonderful marine life.
Definitely the nature, the people, culture. People are very warm.
There is one common thing throughout, is that it's unique. It's indeed another world.
I can absolutely understand why some people don't quite make their return flights home from the Seychelles. This truly is paradise personified. And as they say here, to the good life or hasta Sainte.
You may arrive here on a return ticket. Whether you decide to make the home leg of that journey is the question. Sure Travel puts you